Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Dr. Agus Wibowo, SPD, MPD, dosen Prodi Pendidikan Ekonomi, Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis, Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Saya merupakan dosen pembimbing pertama dari mahasiswa saya yang bernama Salsa Wahdatul Fajriyah dengan judul skripsi Pengaruh Pendidikan Kewirausahaan, Ekspektasi Pendapatan, dan Sikap Berwirausaha terhadap Intensi Berwirausaha. Berikut ini adalah pemaparan hasil penelitian mahasiswa saya tersebut. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's give praise and gratitude to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the grace that I can make this thesis defense video. Before starting, I would like to thank Mr. Agus and Mrs. Martaviati as the supervising lecturer who have helped me so far. Let me introduce myself. My name is Salsa Wahdatul Fajriyah. I'm from Office Administration Education 2019 at State University of Jakarta. On this occasion, I will present a thesis entitled The Influence of Entrepreneurship Education, Income Expectation, and Entrepreneurial Attitude to Entrepreneurial Intention. As can be seen in the following table, the open employment rate in 2022 is dominated by vocational high school graduates of 9.42%. They show that vocational high school graduates have not been fully absorbed by employment. The result of the pre-research that I conducted on 73 students showed that their desire for entrepreneurship was still low, with 42% answering yes and 54% answering no. Then also did pre-research relate to the factors that influence students' intention in entrepreneurship. The results show that the factors of entrepreneurship education, income expectation, and entrepreneurial attitude are the highest influence factors. Focus and research. For the focus and purpose of my research, there are 6, which are: first, to determine the influence of entrepreneurship education on student entrepreneurial intention. 2, to determine the influence of entrepreneurial education on student entrepreneurial attitudes. 3, to determine the influence of income expectation on student entrepreneurial intention. 4, to determine the influence of income expectation on student entrepreneurial attitude. 4, to determine the influence of entrepreneurial attitudes on student entrepreneurial intention. And 6, to determine the influence of entrepreneurship education on entrepreneurial intention through entrepreneurial attitude. According to Darmawan 2020, said that entrepreneurial intention is a desire or sacrifice made by someone to take action in starting a new business so that it can achieve certain goals. According to Hastuti et al. 2022, said that entrepreneurship education is a teaching strategy to prepare students to start their own business. According to Jumadi and Mustafa 2022, say that income expectation are persons' desire for money that be earned through working on or starting his own business. According to Hendro 2011, entrepreneurial attitude is a reaction, perspective, way of thinking of individuals to the things they face, such as fears, difficulties, trial, criticism, suggestion, pressure, and obstacle in running a business. Hypothesis development. I have 6 questions, which are: H1, there is an influence of entrepreneurship education on entrepreneurial intention. H2, there is an influence of entrepreneurship education on entrepreneurial attitudes. H3, there is an influence of income expectation on entrepreneurial intention. H4, there is an influence of income expectation on entrepreneurial attitudes. Age 5, there is an influence of entrepreneurial attitudes on entrepreneurial intention. Age 6, there is an indirect influence of entrepreneurship education on entrepreneurial intention through entrepreneurial attitudes. Research method. This research took place from January to July 2023 and took place at SMKN 40 Jakarta. For the method that I used, namely the survey method with a correlational approach. The population in this study is 623 students. The reachable population is 211 students, and the sample taken is 135 students. The analysis technique used by this research is descriptive statistic and inferential statistic. The analysis in this study uses partial cross-sectoral equation modeling or PLSM using the SmartPLS 3.0 tool. The PLSM testing steps that can be carried out in this analysis are as follows. Evaluation of the measurement model or outer model include convergent validity, discriminant validity, composite reliability, and Crombe alpha. Evaluation of structural model or inner model includes R-square, predictive relevance or chi-square, F-square, and PET coefficient. Respondent profile. For the profile of the respondents, here there are based on class and gender. In class, there are 6 classes with 4 classes totaling 23 students and 1 class totaling 20 students. While for gender, there were 91 women and 44 men. Then based on interest after graduation, for work is 70, college is 55, and entrepreneurship is 10. Besides that, based on parents' job, employees are 56, civil servants are 8, entrepreneurs are 68, and military or police are 3. Outer model analysis. Convergent validity. According to Chin, if all constructs produce a loading factor value of above 0.6, it means that the construct is valid. Ghazali and Latan 2019. For all non-valid variables, there are 9 consisting of 3 entrepreneurial intention, 3 entrepreneurial education, 1 income expectation, and 2 entrepreneurial attitudes. So that a total of 91 valid indicator. Okay, discriminant validity. An indicator is declared valid if it has the highest cross-loading value to the intended construct compared to other construct. Cross-loading, the correlation of each construct with its indicators is higher than the correlation with other constructs. Discriminant validity again. In addition, the average value for each construct is greater than the correlation between the construct and the other construct, and the alpha value above 0.5 can be seen in the table for the roots of alpha. All variables have a greater correlation with their respective variables. As for the alpha value, all variables are above 0.5. Crombe alpha and composite reliability. The value of Crombe alpha and composite reliability above 0.7 means that the construct has very good reliability, can be seen in the table for Crombe alpha and composite reliability of all variables above 0.7. Inner model analysis 1. R-square. Based on the table, it can be seen that the structure model of the entrepreneurial intention variable model is strong because it has a value above 0.7 75, the influence of the independent variable model on entrepreneurial intention give an R-square value of 0.790, which means that the structure variable of entrepreneurial intention can be influenced by the variable of entrepreneurship education, income expectation, and entrepreneurial attitudes by 79%, while the remaining 21% is influenced by other variables outside the variable studied. Furthermore, the structural model on the entrepreneurial attitude variable model is moderate because it has a value above 0.50. The influence of the entrepreneurial attitude variable model gives an R-square value of 0.555, which means that the construct variable of entrepreneurial attitudes can be influenced by the entrepreneurial education variable and income expectation of 50-50 50-50.5%, while the remaining 44.5% influenced by other variables outside the variable studied. And chi-square for predictive value of relevance is 0.90655 above 0, which means that the model has a relevant predictive value. F-square can be seen from the result in the table showed that 1. Entrepreneurship education on entrepreneurial attitude has a moderate relation. 2. Income expectation on entrepreneurial attitude have a weak relation. 3. Entrepreneurship education on entrepreneurial intention has a moderate relation. 4. Income expectation on entrepreneurial intention have a weak relation. 5. Entrepreneurial attitude toward entrepreneurial intention has a weak relation. Hypothesis test. Direct effect. For direct influence can be seen from the result in the table showed that 1. Entrepreneurship education has a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial intention. 2. Entrepreneurship education has a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial attitudes. 3. Income expectation have a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial intention. 4. Income expectation have a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial attitudes. And 5. Entrepreneurial attitude has a positive and significant effect on entrepreneurial intention. Hypothesis test 2. Indirect effect. For indirect effect, influence can be seen from the result in the table showed that entrepreneurship education has an indirect effect on entrepreneurial intention through entrepreneurial attitudes. Conclusion. Based on the calculation result, it can be calculated by that 1. Entrepreneurship education has a positive and significant direct effect on entrepreneurial intention, so hypothesis 1 is accepted. 2. Entrepreneurship education has a positive and significant direct effect on entrepreneurial attitudes, so hypothesis 2 is accepted. 3. Income expectation have a positive and significant direct effect on entrepreneurial intention, so hypothesis 3 is accepted. 4. Income expectation have a positive and significant direct effect on entrepreneurial attitude, so hypothesis 4 is accepted. 5. Entrepreneurial attitude has a positive and significant direct effect on entrepreneurial intention, so hypothesis 5 is accepted. And 6. Entrepreneurship education has an indirect effect on entrepreneurial intention through entrepreneurial attitude, so hypothesis 6 is accepted. That's all for the presentation of my thesis. I apologize if there are word mistakes. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.